Flex, the livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. Once again, it's time to bleed. Now, I normally don't work on Fridays, but I just had to get this out. I had to ask this question. Because we all know the answer, but sometimes when you put it into perspective and you ask the question out loud, you will find that the detractors and the people who are displaying a certain behavior, they will have no answer for you. I'll prove it today. Picasso, Jose Diaz, my brother, what's good? King Jr., Pink Meadows, salute sis. Simon Bridgman, landed at 216. Adrian Vett, Justin Hawkins, Miss TTUK, what up? Ketty Peeps, Rick Blackwell, the Troll Killer, Mr. Shelton, Kano Local Sports, Boricua, what's good, family? Michael Johnson, what's good, man? Asante L, Southern T Boxing in the building, what's good? Slip the jab. Oh, shit jumped on me crazy. Bumpy Thompson. Donnie Side, the expert genius. Jafari, Cesar, what up, man? Brent Fox, Young World. Jamil, what's good? Ramel Lane, the Brothers UK, what's good? Willie Beecham, Healer, the Mind, Body, and Coach, aka Focus Ball. Go subscribe to my family. Rashad Livingston, Sean, Billy D, Burt. Rashad Livingston, who else in here? Prolific One, Jeffrey Lopez, what's up, family? Pac-Man Tate in the building, what's good? Terry Smoot, Duke Todd. All right, man, let's get started. I got a question, man. Alfred, what up? Eric Holt, what up? Yo, who is the American fan? Who is the American fan? Aaron Jordan, what up? As it pertains to boxing, who's the American fan? I'm asking because for the last 2 days, right, the king of boxing, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, y'all was asking where he's been, why he's so quiet. He's been very vocal as of late. He's giving you all you want. The thing is, it's not what you wanted. He's giving you what you need. You don't see no wild swinging. You see sharp punches, work to the body, head movement, You see speed. He's in shape. He's not depressed. No sooner than he does that, Tyson Fury goes into hiding, because that's what it is. His people say, yo, you saw that interview your dad did? Sugar Hill say, yo, listen. This is serious now. The fight's on. We tried to duck. It didn't work. We may as well hit this. We got 8 weeks to get this together. We gotta be serious. Get off that social media. And let's get it popping. Word, Tay? Yeah, we'll speak on that. Rampage Jackson, Donnie side, Kevin Dunbar, salute. So nowadays doing all this talking, and he's showing you his new moves, and he ain't done. Because word on the street is he adding someone else to the camp. But anyway, he's giving you all y'all want it now. Y'all say y'all want it. Remember how we say, be careful what you ask for, you just might get it? Now you got it. Tyson tried to duck the third fight, let's be honest. He tried to duck the third fight. It's a duck. It was an attempted duck, one of the biggest ducks in the history of the sport. Let's call it what it is. He tried to get out of a legally binding contract. That's what he tried to do. I'm not lying. This is an emotion. This isn't my way of thinking. It's what it was. Tyson Fury tried to duck the third fight, but he was binded by a contract. That's what happened. There's no shade. I'm not joking. That's what happened. Yes. It didn't work. And we went through a half a year of why is D so quiet? Why is he not talking? He's depressed. They threw all of this stuff around. And there's an interview with Malik Scott. And shout out to Tay. I listened to the whole thing yesterday. He covered the entire thing. And the haters can hate all they want. But everything he said was 100% pure facts. The only thing that's up for debate for the haters is who wins the fight. You go ahead and put your bread on Tyson Fury. This man has lied to you several times. You still want to believe he's going to win this fight? Cool. Just remember, we said he cheated 2 times. And when you look at this fight coming in, you're going to be like, well, what happened? Why? How could he do that? And then I'm telling you, whatever, because I haven't lied to you. Tay hasn't lied to you. We're telling you. Go on and bet on Fury if you want. Go ahead. Kane the bad guy, Outlaw Jr. MP, what the fuck? Xavier Moses, what up? Yeah, Picasso, you what? Yeah? I was just clowning last night. But there was some, like I said, behind every joke, what makes a joke funny is when there's some truth behind it. That makes it funny. And if it was supposed to be such a wash, I looked at the betting odds. It's kind of close. Y'all go ahead and put your money on Fury if you want. You're going to understand why this guy spent 14 months trying to get away from Deontay. But I'm trying to make a point here. On Marcellus Wilder's page and Deontay's page, I'm getting trolled. Now, how could I get trolled? My account is private. You know what's happening? The brothers post good vibes, and we share good vibes. We root for them. Good vibes. And who do you think is trolling them? All the haters. With the same argument. He got battered around the ring. And I could tell they're not from America because I'm reading the lingo. You're going to be upset when he smashes Deontay around the ring again. That guy's Canadian. The other guy is, yeah, that guy is British. The other guy that I went back and forth with, because these guys understand, and I know a lot of you are watching me. When I go back and forth with you, I'm screenshotting the conversation. You are a lab rat. And when I give detailed information, I'm like, yo, why do you root for Fury again? Either you don't know what's going on and you're completely ignorant to everything. You know everything and you just refuse to believe it. And you're a racist. There's no other way. I gave this clown who claims he's from Australia a detail. I spent a lot of time with him yesterday and I just hit the key points. I say, look, this is who you're rooting for. Over the American champion? I'm not American, I'm Australian. Good, but this is who you're rooting for. Because your other argument was this guy he wanted to kill a person. I'm sorry, this is boxing. Now, this same person will tell me that he's a Mike Tyson fan. I didn't go there. But see how ridiculous people are? I hate Deontay because he said he wanted to catch a body in the ring. Who's one of your, name your top 5 fighters of all time. Mike Tyson's in there somewhere. Mike Tyson, and I say this time and time again, Mike Tyson has a mixtape of crazy things he said. Alhamdulillah, I'll kill your children, I'll eat your children. What? Mike? I'll rape you until you love me. Mike? Huh? Mike Tyson is in a lot of people's top 5s. You ask those same people, name 5 notable wins, and look at their face before they answer. They'll go, you can't say Evander Holyfield. You can't say Lennox Lewis. A lot of them don't even say Trevor Berbick. And that's the one important. That was his first important win. I'm telling you. I've had this. I did that experiment countless times. You love Mike Tyson, but you hate Floyd Mayweather? What? So these are the kind of conversations that I'm having on the pages of Marcellus Wilder and Deontay Wilder, who obviously their pages are not private, but I've been understood. These guys got a bunch of people trolling them on their page. And my question to those people are, how are you following a guy that you don't like? This one clown this morning, I just said, yo, I don't understand why you even talking to me. I don't know how you following a dude that you don't like. Oh my God, it dawned on me. It's Pride Month. You're gay. Marcellus just did a video in response to some person from the Fury clan. He got his shirt off and he's calling for the smoke. And the comment section, I'm like, yo, what up, Young King? I like it, man. Whatever, it is what it is. And this dude, he starts coming for me. I'm like, dogs, why are you even talking to me? Why are you even talking to me? Pride Month. Pride Month. It's Pride Month. I get it. Yeah, Pink Metals, I did that just for you. Yeah. So my question is, you see those guys, they don't, because when I talk to them, you find out that they're not from here. But one guy said to me yesterday, because you American fans are so arrogant. You know what? I've been called arrogant on my own soil. Arrogant, I know for a fact, is code for the N-word. I know that for a fact. Oh, I can't stand these rappers, man. You know, why? They're talking about where they come from, what happens in their neighborhood. You don't live anywhere near them. They're not bothering you. They putting their music out. Bruce Ghost, salute, OG. So why do you hate? Oh, and when you used to listen to these people describe how they didn't like rap music, the term that they use is arrogant. Now let me address this right here because I knew that was coming. Remember when I said these people are like lab rats? What's the term that the Brits are using now? Triggered. He says, "Is gay still an insult in America? Shame." No, it's not. Idiot. No, it's not, idiot. You don't live here, idiot. In fact, this is something called Pride Month, idiot. They have a whole damn parade for that lifestyle, idiot. It's not an insult. You know what's an insult? When you impose your will on other people and you hide in the closet, idiot. What's an insult is 1,001 men talking about a grown-ass man twerking and goofing around with his family and doing it for his fine-ass wife. What's an insult is you being here, knowing you don't like me or what I represent. This is not an insult in America. It's an insult to the church, or is it? Huh? You know, the church. And when they find out that those priests and whatever they had a list of bodies of little boys that were, you know, they tried to cover it up, that they couldn't cover it up no more. Hey, man. But I like how you tried to hijack this and twist it. Nice try. Fail. Fail. You one of the dudes that was probably talking about him twerking. Huh? Are you? Hey, man. We accept everything over here. Do we not in America? Y'all talk about twerking. Don't ever want to talk about this.
Tyson Fury being spoken to by Ben Davison. And there's the moment. The pre-fight kiss. I have never, ever seen that before.
No, you know why? We aren't talking about that. It never comes up. But I know people judge other people off of themselves. So when y'all are talking about twerking, why are y'all worried about that? So who is the American fan? Because I don't hear any American fans bringing that up. They bringing up twerking. Who is the American fan? Sarcardilia. Are you American? Put it in the chat. Are you American? Watch this, y'all. Are you American? Are you American? Because Americans don't bring up that kiss. It happened. I just showed you. Or he's on a break. Unhide him. Because these are the lab rats I'm talking about. The topic of this show is, who is the American fan? Who is the American boxing fan? Whoever timed him out, untime him. Because we're gonna discuss this, and we're gonna check his intelligence. And I know it's minimum. Minimum. You know, you see this sign? Minimum. This is what his girl says. Like, yo, you know, does he hold you down in the bedroom? She's like, I'm like, oh. Because if you come up this way, I can't speak for most, but you know what to say about black men. As far as I'm concerned, the rumor's true. So when you come off a timeout, answer me this. Are you American? Who is the American fan? Because, Fifth Ward, what up? G5. Because the only way you control me, that's all right, Bert. The only way you control me is when I comment on Deontay or Marcella's post. Go to the post right now and look at my name. You're blocked? No, you're not. You're not blocked, dude. There you go. Are you American? Yes or no? If you're not American, tell me where you're from. Watch this. Are you American? If you're not, tell me where you're from. I get trolled on the Wilder Brothers post. Go figure. I don't follow Hitman Sticks. What up? I don't follow Snacks B. I don't follow Tyson Fury, but I have gone to his Instagram to get information. You're from London, England. Great. Let me ask you a question. Who's the American boxing fan? You made a statement. I just knocked it down. So I'm asking you, who is the American boxing fan, in your opinion? I'm not cursing at you. I'm not screaming at you. I'm actually done with that for today. But to you, who is the American boxing fan? I get trolled on the Wilders pages, but you go to the Gypsy King 101, I think it is. Ain't nobody trolling him. You go to AJ's page, ain't nobody trolling him. You go to Deontay Wilder's page, see a lot of foreigners trolling him. When I say foreigners, it's usually UK people. I would say it depends on your background. I watch the LDBC for a different perspective. What do you mean background? Remember what I said, people, language is important, right? I would say it depends on your background. What do you mean background? You see? Y'all see this, right? What background? Now he's telling some truth here, right? Okay. Expert Genius says he trolls the fuck out of Fury on Twitter. That's fine. The amount of trolling that Tyson Fury gets, I've gone to random page when he's hitting the bag with his shirt off, and his love handles are hitting himself. His love handles are hitting himself in the belly button, which is an amazing feat. Me personally, if I was a troll, he would have blocked me by now. But I'm reading the comments. I'm like, wow, he's just not getting trolled like Deontay. Now, this person says, I would say it depends on your background. I would say the racial element can't be taken out of the mix on all sides. Omega Red, salute. Bole, bole. What up? So when I ask, who's the American fan? Who's the American boxing fan? This is some truth right here that this person just said. I would say the racial element can't be taken out of the mix on all sides. On all sides. But when I say, if Deontay Wilder was 6'7" with the same power and the same skill set, let's say Deontay Wilder's the same person, but he was blonde haired, blue eyes from Kentucky, and his father was a coal miner and his mother was a homemaker, and he had 3 brothers and he grew up poor. He'd be the American dream. He'd be the American dream. So when you say on all sides, when you say, I would say the racial element can't be taken out of the mix, what you're doing is you're admitting that we're right. You just said you watched the LDBC for the other perspective. Now here's my next question. Why do you think the LDBC exists? Why do you think the LDBC exists? You're on the roll, brother. I don't know if you're a male or female. You're on the roll, though. Why do you think we exist? And you just said, I would say the racial element can't be taken out of the mix on all sides. Correct. Full disclosure, I'm white, but I was thinking about Floyd at the end of his career. And I thought, why isn't the guy a sporting hero? And my American sister-in-law explained it to me. Your American sister, is your American sister-in-law black? Just what does she, if she's white, it's okay. Just what does she tell you? See, we're getting truth here. We're getting truth right here. We're getting truth right here. When I ask who's the American boxing fan, this man is white. He says, but I was thinking about Floyd at the end of his career. And I thought, why isn't that guy a sporting hero? $500 million. But look at what was the sacrifice for him. He had to sacrifice a bit of his integrity. He had to become the villain. All right? What was I just saying about Devin Haney and Floyd Mayweather? I want you guys to think about this. Floyd Mayweather, Devin Haney, Andre Ward, Deontay Wilder, those twins, all great at what they do. They're all treated the same. Who is the American fight fan? She said, you can have all the success you want, but you still an N-word. Sorry if that offends anyone. It's okay. And you know what? She's right. And there you have it. Thank you. Thank you. That's how you have a conversation, ladies and gentlemen. And there it is. Thank you for your participation. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Sorry if you got blocked. Junior the Truth in the building. The Wonderful Life of Bobby J. What's going on, man? You see you in a minute. Yeah, they hated Emmanuel Augustus also because he danced in the ring, but he was great at what he did. It shocked me, but you can't shy away from the truth. That's why I like to watch you guys, because you talk about it. Appreciate you. And there it is. There it is. And that's what this show is about. I wanted to ask, who is the American fight fan? Who's the American boxing fan? And it has everything to do with race. So when I'm on Deontay Wilder's Instagram, when I'm on Marcellus Wilder's Instagram, and that's what Instagram's for. You put out a portion of yourself, a portion of your life. And you share it with the world. These millionaires don't have to do that. But they let us in with a portion of their life. Y'all remember, you know what social media was in the 80s? There was a show called Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Y'all remember that? Y'all go back that far? And some of us sat down and watched that. We watched how these millionaires bought these boats and lived in these homes. And it was a lifestyle that we couldn't live, but we like to watch them win. Now on social media, these same millionaires, these new millionaires are letting us in. And now we can comment whether we support them or not. Robin Leach, that's right. King P, peace to you, brother. Thank you much. Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. I am Robin Leach. Remember that? I used to watch it. I'm like, wow, look at that. All that stuff, MTV Cribs and all that stuff, that came from Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. That was the first show. Now, you don't need that show anymore because, wow, we got social media. You can catch these millionaires walking around their house with their phone out. Yo, I just bought this new car. $100 million. I just bought this new chain. I'm in the jewelry store right now. But it's funny. Deontay, I don't know if he's ever gone live. Well, just randomly gone live on his Instagram. But he'll post a picture of him on a boat with his family just having a good time. And you read every 3 comments where you see a bomb or, yo, big up, brother, and yo, good to see you, champ. The 3rd or 4th comment, bum squad. Fury's gonna box you around. Before the arbitration was over. Oh, enjoy fighting Charles Martin. All this disrespect. And then they don't stop there. They go to your comment and start going back and forth with you. And I'm like, yo, man, y'all cats are lab rats. Watch this. And I get them telling on themselves. I've screenshot every racial undertone that they've said. Salute to St. Louis Mix. He said, salute Drew, missed the last couple of lives due to work schedule. My bad. We back now. Tuning in to the truth. Keep doing your thing. No doubt, family. Yo, look, man. You got to support your lifestyle, brother. I can come later. You can come back and you can see the lives later, man. Work comes first, brother. Work comes first. But I appreciate you, man. You always in the building. I appreciate you, family. A condo. What up? I appreciate you, family. So I just had a whole day discussion. And see, these cats don't even realize, dude, I'm going back and forth with you, not because I want to have the last word. I want to see how deep your hatred goes. See, you could be like, yo, F you. I'm like, yo, F you. And I walk off. I don't care. Yo, F you, F you. Get off my bus. F you, whatever. I'm grown, man. Ain't a pissing contest. But I do things to prove a point. And that clown's probably watching me now. But I felt obligated to do this show because I'm asking the question. And I like the fact that this person came on and shared that. They just told you. His sister-in-law said, who's American, said, "That's right, Shay girl. I know you stopped replying. I see you on the post. I see you on the post. Yeah, but you can vouch for that. They come for us. We on there bigging up the brother, and they get on there, they disrespect him, and then they come for us. You don't see that on Fury's. And I checked. I don't follow him, but I went there for information. And I checked and I said, he's not getting nowhere near the amount of hate. And this guy is a criminal. Then I went to AJ. Now AJ's not a criminal, and but he don't get that. Yo, the American fan, the American boxing fan. And when I say, what do I say about the word fan? Fan is short for fanatic. I don't like to call myself a fanatic. I call myself a supporter. But we got all these fanatics running around. All these fanatics running around. How come there are no American fanatics trolling AJ? How come there are no American fanatics trolling Tyson Fury? Deontay Wilder got skinny legs. Let me ask y'all a question. As a man, I'm talking to the men first. And Shade Girl, I'm gonna come to you in a second. So far, you don't. There's a few women in here. Okay, men. Let's talk physique. Let's talk physique. If you had to listen to the question, if you had to pick a physique, A or B, A is Deontay Wilder, B is Tyson Fury. Who you picking? A is Wilder, B is Tyson Fury. Who you picking? Remember, Deontay got skinny legs, but if you had to pick a physique, if you had to pick one, who you picking? A for Wilder, B for Fury. Who you picking? You want me to get real funky with it? Want me to get real funky with it? You know what? I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it because the haters gonna get. F it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm on one today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to. Oh, man. So, A, Wilder, B, Fury, C, me. C is for me. Hey, man, look. I'm 6'2". I would love to be 6'7". I ain't even gonna hold you. I want to be a little taller. I would love to be 6'7". That's for the haters. Now, ladies. This is to the ladies. We got a few of them in here. If you had to pick a physique of a man that you wanted to be with, A for Wilder, B Fury, C me. See me. Oh my God. Hi, trolls. Hi, trolls. Hello, trolls. Hi. Y'all want to get mad? Y'all want to get mad? Y'all want to get mad? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's me, top of the world, right there. That's me, top of the world, right there. Hi, trolls. Hi, trolls. Hey, trolls. Hi, trolls. Remember what I said? Remember what I said? Oh yeah, you saw the Saitama pick? Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Hi, trolls. Let me pull that up. That's what this is. You see that there? You know what's dope? Yeah, Rico. You know what's dope? If I wanted to, I'm that dude. I'll bag your aunt, your mom's, and if your daughter's 25, let me not. Y'all know where I'm going. That's Saitama. I'm a nerd, man. I'm a nerd. That's Saitama. Y'all understand what I'm saying there? You get it? You get it? You understand? One punch. You understand? If you don't get it, Google One Punch Man. It's the funniest goddamn series you could ever watch. But understand what that is, though. When D says you got to be perfect for 12 rounds, I got to be perfect for 2 seconds. Yeah, one punch, man. One punch, man. King Kong Ortiz was doing really well until punch. One punch. Yeah, man. Yeah. One more time for the troll. Oh yeah. I was in Florida chilling. It's my dad's crib. Hi, trolls. Hi, trolls. Hi. Yeah, see? This is what Instagram is for. Let you in my life. Oh, that's my big brother, Melly Mel. You know, we at the gym working out sometimes. The Grandmaster. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. Yeah, one more time. Hi, trolls. You see that there? I am 45 years old. You dig? I am 45 years old. You understand me? So anyway, back to the topic at hand. Ladies, Leave me out of the equation. If you had to pick a man that you wanted that night with. A, for Deontay Wilder's physique. B, for Tyson Fury's physique. Keith, I was in Palm Coast. Which is a very interesting part of Florida because everybody down there is from Philly and New Jersey and New York. And they're like either firemen or retired law enforcement, which made me feel great. I said, oh, God, that means I ain't got to worry about people clenching their purse when I walk near them. Cali Enigma in the building. Well, I think we know the answer, and unless you're into fat boys. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. When these guys come in here and clown about physique, sweet tea. Oh, you in Pensacola? Yeah, that's a ways off. Yeah. He said Fury built like a bag of potatoes. Exactly. But, I mean, look. Let's get a closer look at it. I put up that picture of me and him because we had the same color shorts, but I rocked it better, clearly. Look at this, man. Look at this. Skinny legs, though. Skinny legs. Ay. But nobody that I've seen gone to that picture on his social media or anybody. That's why Fury legs are small and he's knock-kneed a little bit. Nobody has gone to that page and trolled him like they trolled Deontay Wilder. And the sad fact is, when I engage with these clowns, you know what's sad? I'm not even British. I'm American. Nobody likes Wilder over here. No Negro. You don't like white. And then I'll be like, oh, no, I understand because you're white. You're a racist. Bait. What you talking about? I'm black. Oh. But your avatar says different. Your conversation says different. I just went to your page. Your page is private. You got 2 posts and 10 followers. And you don't show your face. What are you ashamed of? Who is the American fan? Y'all have heard me say, Jessica Burtis, good morning, sis. Y'all heard me say on numerous occasions, the British fans are some of the best fans in the world, boxing fans. Mexicans, everybody else, Filipinos, Mark Wunderlich, my brother, what up? But when you say American fan, we just had a discussion with a white person from the UK. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. They were very clear, and they were not wrong. Were we not referred to as the demographic? A new code word that's fair. That's about what, a year and a half old now? The demographic. That's what they were calling us. The demographic. We can't just be supporters of the sport. The demographic. We're black. We have to identify with black fighters. Yeah. So? There's no, why are you trying to shame us for that? Joe Smith, where's he from? He's from up here in Long Island. He's from New York. You know Joe Smith, who washed, he washed Bernard Hopkins, knocked his ass out the ring. Karma. Y'all want to know what I'm talking about with that? Because Drew's going to be consistent, right? Drew's going to be consistent, right? Watch this. Watch this. For a little while, woke, what up? For a little while, I was mad. Now, Mr. Pads, you know what? As soon as this is over, I'm going to go watch it. He sent it to me. I was mad at B-Hop because when he had on his Golden Boy hat, he was doing a lot of, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Shucking and jiving. Let me tell you how the universe works at its own speed. And things might happen and we won't understand it until later. And when he started doing those business moves, I sat back and said, oh, that's why the universe did that to him. Now I understand it. You think I like seeing B-Hop go out like that? His last pro fight, he gets knocked out the damn ring. You think I like seeing that? I didn't go there with the racial thing. Oh, he got knocked out by the white boy. No, I like Joe Smith. Joe Smith never said anything racial. He's a hardworking fighter who had a day job and got a B-Hop fight. And he performed. Did he not? I fucks with Joe Smith. But before that fight, about a year or two prior to that, maybe 3, what did he say to Joe Calzaghe? I've never let a white boy beat me. He said it to Joe. Joe never displayed any racism that I've seen. So you can be angry, but you got to direct it to where you need to be angry too. You see, he should have said that to Kovalev's face. He lost bad, but still, that energy, he should have said it to Kovalev's face. Because he deserved to hear that. Maybe he'd have performed better if he had some anger in him. But he lost. You think I like watching him lose to Kovalev of all people? No. But he said it to Joe Calzaghe. Why you say that to him? And I know Bernard comes from a different era. Well, the same era. He's a little older than me. And I understand the anger because as Black Americans, we are angry. And don't ask why. Just turn on the news, man. We got clowns running around trolling us with George Floyd picture in it. Had a clown in here talking about King Leopold was a visionary. And we taking care of all of that, but that's another conversation. Matter of fact, that's a conversation that don't even need to be had here. But when you ask why Black Americans are so mad, that's why, because of things like that. We're here talking boxing, we're not bothering anybody. So Bernard Hopkins, he could have took that anger. He took it to the wrong person. He dropped Joe, but Joe came back and he won the fight. He didn't say that to Kovalev, and I'm sure he knew that Kovalev needed to hear it. He lost that fight. Got in there with Joe Smith, lost that fight, last fight. Put up Bernard Hopkins' last fight. You see him falling out the ring, and Joe Smith standing there like, oh. I ain't gonna get mad at Joe Smith. To my knowledge, Joe's not a racist, and he just did his thing. Shout out to Joe Smith. Is that fair and balanced enough? Is it? Are we really the demographic? Did y'all know I rooted for Chris Algieri against Manny Pacquiao because he's also from New York? Not that I hate Manny Pacquiao. I know he has a bunch of dumbass fans. And I know that I feel that he's been a cheater. He's just never been caught. I know he ducked OSDT from Floyd Mayweather for 5 years. Freddie Roach openly admitted it on the 5th year. I rooted for Chris Algieri. He showed hard he ain't win. The thing is, you don't know enough about any black supporter to call us the demographic or racist. You don't know. You don't see who we root for. And how about this? How many white fighters on these shores can you root for? Where are they? Let me show you this one more thing before I get out of here. Smash the like button. We're going to start down here. This is 118. Inouye. There's two Inouye's down here. This is not the same guy. Stop being racist. They don't all look alike. But you see, there's one American here. Hey, look. Who's that? Y'all see who that is? That is one of the Russell clan. Huh? Right. Everybody else, I see Australia, Japan, the Philippines, France, or Russia, wherever the hell. Puerto Rico. By the way, Puerto Ricans are American. Don't get it twisted. They vote. All right? Cuba. What flag is that? I'm sorry, I don't know. So here's my question. Russell will get in the ring with Deontay, right? Deontay, and they'll fight in the DMV, and I'm guaranteeing you, when he gets on the scale, he'll get booed. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Russell will step on that scale, make weight, and get booed. Tell me I'm lying. Who's the American fight fan? Huh? Let's take it a step further. Let's go up. Oh, man. You're going to hell for this. I am ill will. All right, let's go right here. This is Super Bantam 122. All the names you recognize, right? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 American flags there. But here's what's interesting. You see Aleem right here? Here's what's interesting. I don't know what exact ethnicity. I see Aleem and I see Fulton and I see Leo. I bet you that Leo, Rios, and Roman will get applauded before Fulton and Aleem. Guess why? Guess why? Do you know why? FBT TV, salute. Want to know why? Because I don't know exactly what type of Latino they are. But I don't know if they're Venezuelan, Argentinian, Puerto Rican, Mexican, or whatever. But wherever their parents are from, because they're born here. You see the American flag, right? Wherever their parents are from, that's who's going to come out and wave that flag on our soil. They're American. Yo, food for thought. Food for thought. Did y'all know Antonio Margarito was American? Did y'all know that? He was born in LA. And his parents, I believe, went back to Mexico. That's why his English is bad. but he's an American citizen. He can't get deported. Did y'all know that? These guys, these black fighters will get booed. These Latino fighters that are American will get cheered because wherever their parents are from, they're going to, oh, I'm American by way of Venezuela, American by way of Mexico, American by way of wherever. And they come out. They are more in touch with their roots than we are. We're diluted. So when I say things like slavery did a number on us, if you're not black, you'll never understand what I'm saying. The issue and the racism comes in where you tell me you don't care about none of that. And then you try to degrade us and make us feel bad for rooting for somebody that I can identify with. I'm not from Philly. But if I see the brother from Philly who came up from nothing and now this is his only shot to get out the hood and do better for himself, I identify with that. Might not have grown up like that, but I identify with that. That's what we call a black struggle. Something you know nothing about. And when we talk about that, oh, stop making excuses. You can't live in the past, move on. Man, I mean, you can forget all that. Nigga, let me tell you something. I was at work when 9/11 happened. Where were you? And without getting into all of that, you tell us never to forget that. Imagine me telling somebody that died, a relative of somebody that died 9/11, yo, get over it. Y'all will never know what it's like. I watched those buildings fall. I had up close. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Imagine me telling the people that lost people in there, yo, man, get over it. Get over it. 500 years of mental conditioning on a grand scale and a little scale like sports. You telling me, oh, man, yo, look, you just rooting for Gary Anton Russell because he's black. So? Look how many Mexicans come out to support Andy Ruiz. Mexicans. He's American. Chris Arreola is American of Mexican descent. We don't say anything when they come to the ring with fucking sombreros on their head. That's what it's about. Right? You're supposed to rep where you come from. Now, if every black American fighter started coming to the ring wearing dashikis and, they do their roots and they find out I'm from this part of Africa, I'm from the Togo, and they start rocking the Togo flag and the American flag, what's that about? He was born and raised in South Carolina. He never been to Africa. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, that's funny to you? Let me give you another example. Thank you. The Kowanaki fans right here in New York. I didn't know there was that many Polish people in New York. But when he fights, they come out. They're waving their red flags all over the place. I'm like, whoa, what is this? I went to the Rigondeaux Lomachenko fight. I didn't know there was that many Ukrainians in New York. Rigo got booed. I was like the only person cheering for him. They come out and support their guy. Nothing wrong with that. When we do it, the Gravedigger's not in the chat right now. But you cornball, you got a Uzi. Dude, listen, man. You know where to go to get your ass beat. Yeah, he ducked you right. Yeah, he ducked you, and I just bust you upside your head, man. Get out of here. Anyway. Y'all want further proof of what I'm talking about? Y'all remember? Now, I'm a nerd. I love comic books. I love anime. I still watch it. Keeps me young. I also draw. All right, I'm gonna do a show about entertainment soon. I'm a nerd, right? And I know he did Zen 360. I was listening that day. I love comic books. I grew up on them. I'm a Marvel guy. Shout out to DC, but I'm more of a Marvel guy. So, you gotta understand, I was born in the 70s. So with animation being what it is, and how we've progressed with computers and graphics and things like that, we're doing some major things on the silver screen. And for them to bring my childhood to life on the silver screen with these graphics, it's amazing. And when they came out, I was running to the theater. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like looking like, wow, man, I can't believe they're doing this. This is crazy. This is exactly how I would envision it. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. You know what I'm saying? The Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? The Hulk. And those credit scenes when Nick Fury came in, you knew the Avengers was coming. I was like, oh, the Avengers are coming. Great films. The Thor movies. All of them. Spider-Man. All of the Spider-Man. The Tobey Maguire ones. I saw all of them. Some better than most. The first Hulk movie with the new graphics and stuff. Horrible film, but they still got my money. And I appreciated it. Supported all of it. And Marvel was raking it in, weren't they? Right? And then something happened a few years ago. A little movie came out called The Black Panther. Hold on, man. I'll get back to this in a second. Little movie came out called The Black Panther. And I said, man, Black Panther's a pivotal character for a few reasons. Shout out to Stan Lee, who is very in touch with the racial tones of this country, of this world. Did y'all know that Professor Charles Xavier and Magneto, those characters were based off of Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King? He said that. They wanted the best for their people, but they had two different ideologies of how to achieve that. One wanted peace and to do it peacefully. And the other one, Magneto, was like, yo, they ain't going to accept us, man. But we need respect by any means. As I got older, I found out that I was more of a Magneto guy. But anyway, Black Panther comes out. And I'm like, wow, this is dope. Then I turn on the news one day. And forget which channel it was. But these C words are on the couch, laughing. Ha 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 ha. I mean, I understand what the big deal is with this Black Panther film. Why are they acting like, you know? And then the white guy comes in. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Wakanda's not a real place. We know that. Why are y'all so mad at that? And I watched it. My wife was like, why are you watching this? I said, no, I want to see something. I want to see how long they go on this tirade. I want to make sure this isn't just something real quick. They sat on that couch and clowned the fans of the Black Panther, the supporters of the film, for like 10 minutes. Listen, I know Trekkies. I know what a Trekkie is. Y'all know what a Trekkie is? Whenever there's a convention, these grown-ass people get dressed up like Captain Kirk and Spock, and they put the ears on their head, and they're dead serious walking over to those conventions. Do you know there's a real Klingon language now? There's a there's an effing book on how to speak it. I said, whoa. And when I saw that, I said, to me, this is a little too far. But if it makes you happy, fine. Fine. You like it, I love it. May the 4th be with you. Y'all know what that is? There's Trekkies and there's Star Wars fanatics. I mean, these guys are having lightsaber fights now because remember I said the technology got real. They sell actual lightsaber handles for hundreds of dollars. And they're running around in this Sith attire with the hoods on and they put contacts in their eyes. I go to every comic convention that comes to New York. I got pictures with Jim Lee. I got pictures with Todd McFarlane. Those are like my heroes. Rob Liefeld, I was just talking to him on Instagram. He's going to be in New York on the, I think the 16th or the 17th. He's going to be here. Can't wait to meet him. Can't wait to meet him. He got me through the 90s, man. Remember, I draw. I can't wait to meet him. But you go to those conventions, I got a picture with this dude, a little Spanish dude, but he looked like Robert Downey Jr. and he did the beard. I said, oh! Took a picture with him. It was dope. He was walking around with the Iron Man helmet. But people go there to have fun. Why do you want to tear down people for having fun? I'd rather them do that than to be running around in the street acting crazy. It's an outlet. You don't want to tear them down, but you want to tear people down for celebrating the Black Panther. He's an instrumental part, Viva tu vida, salute. He's an instrumental part of the Avengers. If you read the book, you idiots. It's fantasy. It's an outlet. But you wait until the black character comes out to talk about it's not real. Hey, man, show me where Asgard is real. What's this thing, Game of Thrones? I might have watched World Combat Sports Salute. I might have watched one episode of Game of Thrones. It's just not my cup of tea, but I don't knock people. And I heard they have get-togethers and people wear the garb, and I don't get it. I don't go that far. Me personally, I don't go that far. But I don't knock people for doing it because I get it. But these fools, they wait until the Black Panther and people were dressing up, talking about Wakanda forever and wearing the garb, and then they got pictures of people and they got on there and clowned them. But you don't clown the 6'9" white boy who want to dress like Thor. Mr. King Palmer, salute, brother. Salute to Tanisha, the young goddess, in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, my smoothie shop got slammed this AM. I'm sorry for missing the show. Much love. No, that's all right, sis. You said it got slammed? Oh, I hope that means you got a lot of business. Listen, get your money. I'm secondary, baby. I'm second or third or fourth dairy. Get your money. You heard? Much love and appreciation to you. So, Game of Thrones is good. Star Trek, Star Wars, Pokemon. You got grown-ass people running in the street chasing Pokemon. You wandering into the worst neighborhoods to catch a Chia Pet, a Pikachu. Hey, I got him. And you turn around, you're surrounded by 40 blood members. Was it worth it? That's all fine. But we say, hey, man, Wakanda forever. Man, fuck y'all. What does this have to do with who is the American fight fan? Let me scroll up. Featherweight. Gary Russell. Hi. You see this guy right here? Mark Sayo from the Philippines. I seen him fight. He's pretty good. If he signs to fight Gary right now, this guy is going to manage to have a lot of Filipinos come from wherever direction, and they will boo Gary on the scales. And all we hear about is how his one loss from Vasyl Lomachenko is substantial, and how this guy's the up-and-coming next breath of fresh air on his soil. Okay? Let's scroll up some more. I don't even, man. Look at this. Tank, American. Herring, American. Diaz, American, right? Farmer, what the fuck is he looking at? I don't know. American. Stevenson, I shouldn't have said that. American. Colbert, American. Any one of these black fighters step on a scale versus any one of these other fighters, they are getting booed. They're getting booed. Don't tell me, oh, well, you can't say that because, that's a maybe. No, don't tell me that. History proves me right. History shows otherwise. History shows me otherwise, man. Salute to Kurt Sugar in the building. So who is the American fan when you got American fighters who are excellent at what they do? Meanwhile, on our own soil, we're not getting no respect. But then you want to look at me and say, "Oh man, why are you rooting for him because he's black?" How about this? Why are you not rooting for him because you're American? Oh, well, I don't like Tank. He had a hit and run. Or I don't like Tevin Farmer because he's cockeyed. Or I don't like Herring because I don't know. He's like an old man. I don't like Chris Colbert because he's from the Bronx. And Stevenson, he had a little fight at the gas station. Let me tell you what they did to the Stevenson. All right. When he got that little hiccup where he had to have a mugshot taken, somebody put that mugshot on BoxRec. And then when it was changed back, they put it back to the mugshot and blocked the person who changed it back. We had to write emails to BoxRec and point that out and say, yo, look, what are y'all doing? Now, let me ask y'all a question. Can you find a mugshot? Can you find a mugshot of Sergey Kovalev? Can you find a mugshot of Oscar De La Hoya? Google it. I tried. Yeah, I know I'm an asshole for the farmer shit, but I heard people say that. I tried. I can't find it because I damn sure was going to change Kovalev's pick on BoxRec. But I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. Why? Who is the American boxing fan? You can't root for Tank Davis. But you don't want to root for the Russian, but you just don't say anything about it either. You don't hear anybody saying how big of a nigga that Kovalev is. Let's scroll up. I could do this all day. Now, here's the beef right here. 135, Tiafimo. Fine, I got it. How the hell is Lomachenko still ranked right there, followed by Ryan Garcia, and then got Devin Haney sitting right here? Oh, Kurt. Why do we still love this sport, man? Why do we still love this sport and they do this? Y'all are looking right. Oh. Y'all see Devin Haney right there? Did he not win decisively? There was no doubt the way he won. He won. He had one little hiccup, but he won. And if you seen the headlines, you'd have thought he lost. Who they have ranked ahead of him right there? Ryan Garcia, who has done absolutely nothing. He's done absolutely nothing in his career but duck. He ducked. And he ate the deck in his last fight. Comes back and says, yo, I'm depressed. I can't fight Fortuna. Chee-hoo! Duck Devin. Duck Fortuna. They have him ranked ahead of Devin right here. Devin get on the scales right now. They're going to boo him. If he's fighting Ryan Garcia, they're going to boo him. He's fighting Vasyl Lomachenko, they're going to boo him. Okay? Salute to Sid Mark. He said, what up, Drew? They are disrespectful to Russell. He can beat anybody at 126 to 135, and if he rematched Loma, he would beat him. Absolutely, I believe that. Absolutely. I can't. I can't, bro. Well, anyway, I know I'm beyond my time right now, but y'all get the point. Anywhere I go, you see these American flags. You see Ramirez, right? Prograis, Zepeda, Barboza Jr., Barrios. When they step on the scale and they get cheered, you know why they're getting cheered. They're American, but they get other support. They get other support from their Latino people. And guess what? You'll never hear me say that that's wrong. You're supposed to support. But Robert Easter Jr. will step on the scale and get booed, man. Who is the American fan? Guess what? It ain't us. It ain't us. I could do this all day. Bud Crawford steps on the scale to fight Ortiz Jr. Garcia. Let's use Garcia. You know what he's going to have on his side? Philadelphia and 1,000 Puerto Ricans. Bud's getting booed. Manny Pacquiao, we even got to go there. Ugas, same thing. Come on, man. I could do this all day. I could do this all day. Come on, man. Come on. Look. Charles, come on, man. You're getting booed off the rip. As a matter of fact, you're getting triple booed off the rip now. Mel. Whatever, man. Look, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all already know what it is. Who's the American fan? The American fan are a majority of people that are of other ethnicity. You're American by way of Mexico. You're American by way of Venezuela. You're American by way of Canada. You're American by way of Ireland. A lot of American fighters come out waving two flags. Two flags. As a black person, We come out waving one. I don't see anybody in these chats when they talking about Errol or Bud or Deontay. I don't see no American flags in the chat. I never see it. And hey, man, Deontay fought in the Olympics and got a bronze medal. You think they respect him? Who is the American fan? Who is the American boxing fan? It ain't us. So when we make reference to staying on code, this is what we talking about. But I know, you Negroes just keeping it boxing. Go ahead, keep it boxing. Because while you keeping it boxing, remember, they are keeping it about something else. Remember that. And remember I told you that. Soccer. It's deeper than just a sport, man. They're waving flags for their entire country. What makes you think boxing is any different? Learn the history. This is disgusting, man. The American fans are different. We are the demographic. We're shunned upon for rooting for people that look like us. Y'all think I'm playing when we say, yo, we need to wave an LDBC flag? They named us anyway. The demographic. Fuck it, let's go all the way with it. See how they like it. Because when you talk about American fighters, who's the majority of American fighters you talking about? Because it seems like all the other fighters don't want to be American anyway. Yeah, I'm born here, but I wave my parents' flag. They're from Mexico. They're from Argentina. They're from Venezuela. They're from Canada. They're from Ireland. They're from somewhere, West Bubblefuck. They're from Australia. They wave that flag hard. But you was born in Jersey. But if we don't want to rep America, we're not patriotic. But then we question, why don't you get behind these black fighters that are in the limelight, that are actually good? We're arrogant. Y'all play that game if you want to. I ain't playing fair. I'll see y'all Sunday. Bronx on deck.
Move!